bring him in, so I at least have one person in here.
36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Marlena Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments and stuff for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Maurice, good morning. Mr. Williams is joining, but it's taking him a moment. Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead, take your hat off for me, okay? I'm calling your matter now. Now calling the matters of the people versus Maurice David Williams. This is V ticket 805411010, junk dealer. V ticket 805411110, junk dealer. And there's also a case number 05341581. This is operating while visibly impaired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Williams. Please state your name.
Maurice David Williams.
Your Honor, these matters are set for trial. There is an officer present for the purpose of giving testimony at the defendant's trial. May he state his name and badge number, please?
Officer Chris Gibson, Detroit Police Department, badge 4649, Special Operations.
Thank you, Officer Gibson. Your Honor, the defendant is going to waive his right to any hearing or trial today. He's going to plead guilty pursuant to a recommendation whereby a delayed sentence is recommended. I've explained to the defendant what that means. He's going to plead guilty and give a factual basis to one count of junking without a license.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Not you, officer.
There's a 12-month
Mr.
delayed
Williams?
sentence recommendation.
All right. How long is the delayed sentence to Attorney Baughman? Okay. Do you swear or affirm, Mr. Williams, to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance, Mr. Williams, to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up your right to have a bench trial today? The officer is here, or a jury trial. You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of May 11th of 2010, sir. Were you in the area of 612 Glen Court in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was at my aunt's house.
Okay. And while you were at that house, were you selling items out of that house, like junk items you have found and different items you picked up?
No, I wasn't selling anything. I was cleaning out.
All right, Attorney Baughman. We don't have to have a bench trial, so we can just wait till the end and have the bench trial. All right, Mr. Williams, you're gonna have to hold me tight till I finish. You can try and clean it up for me.
Sure. Mr. Williams, you and I haven't had an opportunity to review the facts of this case together in the breakout room. Is that correct?
Yeah, and I told you what happened.
Right. You will admit on the record here and now that you were operating, you were junking without a junker's license. Is that right? Without a license to do so.
How am I junking if I'm not at
Mr. Williams, are you pleading guilty or are you pleading not guilty?
I plead guilty. I plead guilty.
But you're not. You're telling the court that you didn't do what you're accused of doing. That's why we're confused. You're not telling the court that you did what you're accused of doing, so you're not really stating on the record that you're guilty. You're stating on the record that you're not guilty. And that's going to cause us to have a trial. And I just want you to be clear about what you're telling the judge. Please state.
All right. Okay.
So I
Okay.
don't want to have to ask you any questions about what you did. Tell the judge what you did, in plain language, that you are here accused of having junk without a license.
Okay. I'm here. All right. All right. Let's get this over with so I can stop my job.
No, it's
Now,
not a
see,
get
you're
it over
going
with,
to,
Mr. Williams,
you're going the
because it
wrong way.
seems like you just like to avoid stuff in life. You avoided the OWI. You did nope, don't talk. This is not time for you to talk. No, Mr. Williams, because it's okay. I'm not upset that you want to have a bench trial. It's just that you can't just be saying stuff to get it over with if that's not what you believe. You have to move forward with the trial, or you're going to make some admission of guilt. And those are your decisions. I don't know, and I can't make that decision for you. The officer is present. So I don't mind having the trial right now, but I just need to know, because if you want to have the trial, that's fine. I just need to do all the other folks, get them out, so that way I can spend my time listening to the information that will be provided. Otherwise, Mr. Williams, you can decide whether or not you want to take this offer, but it's up to you. And I just want you to be very clear that I don't mind either way, but I can't be the whole, I ain't do nothing, because then I have to take it that you want to have a trial then. Like, so it's up to you, Mr. Williams. You can think about
Yes,
it. I can do
ma'am.
one more person. You said what?
Yes, ma'am. I'm pleading guilty. I'm pleading guilty.
Okay. Okay. So tell me what you did. What were you doing out of that house?
I was loading the truck
And what you were loading up the truck to do?
to take it to the dump.
All right. All right, Attorney Baughman. I tried.
Not satisfied, Your Honor. Thank
I'm
you.
not either. So we're just gonna hold tight, Mr. Williams. I'm gonna put you into the breakout room until I'm ready for our trial. Because what you're telling me is that that's not it. So, all right, we'll hold tight.
What I don't understand is how you're gonna try to make me say that I was selling something to somebody. I never sold
I'm not,
anything.
listen, Mr. Williams, so you're not listening with your listening ears. I'm not trying to make you say anything at all. All I'm letting you know is that whatever you said is not enough to substantiate the allegations that have been there, which is fine. So we just gonna have to have a bench trial, because what you're saying is that you ain't do it. And I'm okay with that. So I'm not trying to force you or get you to say anything. You've said more than enough. You said you didn't do it. So we're gonna have a bench trial. So now you just have to wait until my people are done for today, and I'll come back to you and we'll have the bench trial. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No, you're welcome. No problem. Ain't no, we'll hold on. Sorry, officer. Go have a seat. All right. Let's get these folks together. All right. Tell me you have, let's see. Everybody's stuff look the same. I don't really know. I used to be able to tell the difference. Now I can't tell the difference with whoever it is. I think you have Jazz Nisa Young.
Yeah, I don't think because I was here by myself for a minute, so I don't think I put any indication of who I
It's okay.
represent.
It's all right. I'm gonna just figure it out.
I think Ryan's notes are a little more comprehensive. Mine are just the PT or TW or.
Okay. All right. I got you. Janaza. Thank you. You can turn on your camera for me, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jasnasia Janice Young. This is ticket SP 14701521. This is open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Sorry. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant, ma'am. Please state your name. Ms. Young, state your name.
Janaisha Young.
Thank you. There's a genuine material issue of fact, Your Honor. The defendant's going to waive her right to a jury trial. She wants a bench trial by Zoom, please, and thank you.
All right. If that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. So I'll set that for a waiver trial on the date of January 24th January 24th of 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. All right, then we got, let me see. Oh, we got all these people at the bottom who not in. I don't think these people yours. Maybe Walk is, no, Walk, yep. That's okay. Melview, Walk,
How you doing? My name is
I'm
Miguel.
good. Miguel, that's an interesting way to spell it. I got you, Miguel.
Thank
I
you.
was like, McGill? Yeah, okay, all right. Sorry. Now calling the matter of the people versus Miguel Walk. This is ticket number 759105. Count 1, no valid operator's license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket 759106, expired plates. He also has 2 show cause tickets, or at least 1. No, 2. Ticket SP 1500755. Drove a license not valid or improper, and ticket SP 1500711. No insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, failed to signal. Count 3, expired plates. Those matters were actually set for a show cause on Monday's docket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, please, sir?
Miguel Walk.
So, Your Honor, we had worked out a plea deal with respect to the defendant's cases that were on the docket. As to the matter set for show cause, please accept the defendant's not guilty plea here. And can we set those for a pretrial, please?
We can.
I
Do
didn't
you
want
want
to
to?
make all a part of
No.
today's. And I think
No, I
he's
get
gonna, he's gonna be able to get his license back, but he just needs some time.
All right. So Monday's not going to be a good day for you, Mr. Walk.
No, ma'am. See,
Okay. It's okay, Mr. Walk. Mr. Walk. I'm asking you because I'm gonna set it out farther for you. Okay. You don't have
Yes,
to worry. Okay. How about January 3rd? Can you think you can get it together by then? Or
yes,
what day?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf, and I'm going to set aside any defaults that are out there, and I'm going to set this matter for January 3rd of 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Do your absolute best to try and get that license in order, okay, by that time.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Walk, don't look so devastated. You okay? What's the matter?
I'm doing good.
I've been dealing with this for the longest.
I know. And you almost there?
Yeah, almost. I just got clear with all my tickets, and I got it. I'm trying.
I know. I just want to make sure you weren't frustrated like you need to come back sooner. It sounded like you needed a little bit more time. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. But if I do get it sooner, can I still be able to
Mr. Wall,
pay it off?
you're forgetting that you got that letter. You're not going to be eligible till September of 2024. You have time to work on this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Stop driving. That's the source of your frustration. You don't have a license, and you can make it worse if you continue to drive. Do your best to, not to drive, okay?
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
All right.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Walk. You're gonna get there, I promise. You're gonna get there. We're gonna combine all your tickets together, and we're gonna have you come back that day to try and figure it out so we can have what's called a global resolution where we handle all the tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, so don't come Monday because I'm gonna move those tickets too. So don't come Monday. We're gonna move all your tickets to January 3rd.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll see you then, Mr. Walk.
Thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Morning, Your Honor. This is the prosecutor. Can
Morning.
you pull Mr. William Wright file? I think so I can come down and make an offer.
Thank you.
Said William Wright.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. gonna bring in Brandon Williams. Brandon Terrell Williams. Is it two different? Oh, no, I didn't get that far yet. Brandon Williams. Oh, I need the license run. Dang it.
I'm here.
Okay, I know. 1 second, sir. Brandon Williams.
Yes.
Is your middle name Terrell, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Terrell Williams. This is ticket SP 1493197. Count 1 failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman. For the defendant, state your name, please, sir.
Brandon Terrell Williams.
Judge, I'm assuming that the court is able to confirm that the defendant's driver's license is valid, and if so, I'm moving to dismiss the instant case and stipulating a probable cause for the recommendation. Thank you.
All right, this time the court has confirmed that he does have a valid license, so the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set, Mr. Williams.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna see who these folks are, and then I'm gonna bring in everybody else. All right. Mhm. All right, Motorola G with the glasses on your head. What's your name?
John Young. I was told from my lawyer to leave this case, this hearing. He said my hearing was on the 15th.
Yes, that's correct. I'll see you then, Mr. Young. Okay.
I just wanted to make sure.
I know you did. You're coming to see us on the 15th. Your lawyer already spoke to us. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Sir, with the iPhone with the black skull cap on your head. What's your name?
Yes. My name is William Wright. I was in breakout room 33 when my phone had lost signal.
Okay. William Wright, they're working on an offer for you right now, okay?
Okay.
All right. That's Mr. Wright, right? Attorney Boffman? Okay.
It is.
All right. All right. So we're going to put you back in that breakout room. I think you said you were in 30. So we're going to put you back in 30. And then that's Miss Williams. Did someone, Attorney Hill, did you have a chance to talk to Miss Williams?
Yes,
Via
we were in
phone?
the,
We're ready to go, Judge.
yeah, via Zoom. We were in the breakout room. He came back, but I couldn't hear him. He put his finger up and then he kicked me out. So I don't know what happened.
Which
Okay.
Williams is this?
I don't know.
Cherie
Miss
Williams.
Wood. Cherie Williams. That's who I thought it was. Cherie Williams.
Judge, we're good on this one. This is the one I'm gonna have a motion. These are old tickets. They're 20-year-old tickets, I think. Or
Okay.
10-year-old tickets.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Cherie Chantel Williams. This is ticket.
Hello.
Judge, we can't hear you. Okay.
Hello.
You hang tight.
Okay.
The court's on mute right now. Just give us a sec.
And it's
Oh, okay.
Cherie Williams. Is this Cherie?
Sorry. Sorry
Yes, it
about
is.
that. Okay. All right. Hello. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cherie Williams. This is ticket 10539211. Failed to display a valid operator's license. Also ticket 124700411. Drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Ms. Williams, state your name for the record, please.
Cherie Williams.
Judge, if I understand correctly, are these tickets old? On that register of actions indicated they're fairly old, over 10 years. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is a 2012 ticket and a 2010 ticket.
Motion to dismiss age of tickets.
All right, I will grant her request to dismiss these tickets because of the age. However, she needs to note that she has some tickets that are in default. She needs to pay those. I don't care how old those are, okay?
Ms. Williams, you understand that there's some civil infractions, some speeding tickets, stuff like that. You'll have to pay directly to 36 District Court. You can go online and check it out, okay?
Okay. Okay. I just look those up by my name, or how do I go online and pay those?
Go online, you can do case search, look up by name, and I'll let you know what you owe, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Take care.
And Judge, just one moment. Ryan, you're breaking up a little bit. Sounds like you're in a tunnel. Maybe can you come closer to the Okay. All right, thanks.
Is that any better?
Much better. Thanks.
Go ahead, counsel.
I think we're.
You need to talk to one of them, Attorney Mason?
I need to talk to you, Judge.
Okay.
The trial's not going today.
Okay. All right, let me bring him out.
So procedurally, while you're doing that.
Mr. Williams? Maurice Williams? Yeah, unmute yourself for me, sir. All right. He does. He works at like security someplace. Mr. Williams, where you had the camera placement, hello, was fine. You had to unmute, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Recalling Attorney Boffman.
I can fill in, Judge.
Okay. Recalling the matter of the people versus Maurice Williams. These tickets were called V ticket 805411010, V ticket 80541110, and 05341581. That's just here for it looks like a review. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. He's
Good
back.
morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Maurice Williams.
Your Honor, I believe the defendant failed to return for sentence in this matter, and we would ask that he be referred to the probation department for a pre-sentence information report and a next action date for sentence.
Okay. I also have counsel in the courtroom for the trial today. Attorney Mason, can you state your name for the record?
Yes, Your Honor, for the record, Chiku Mason, City, Detroit, 43471 on tickets V80541110 and V80541010. I've spoken with the officer in this case. These tickets are very old, they're stale. For that reason, these tickets will be dismissed.
Thank you. I stipulate the probable cause for that recommendation. Thank the good prosecutor, the good officer, and the court.
Okay. All right. With that being said, the court is going to dismiss those two tickets. But the driving ticket, I have concerns because he never came back to court for it.
Yes, Your Honor. It's been some time. To his credit, the defendant has not received any kind of new adverse information, any kind of new convictions or new charges. He has been leading a new life, Your Honor, in Arizona. He's contacting us from that jurisdiction. He has submitted himself to this court for the purpose of taking care of this, Your Honor. If it wasn't important to him then, it sure is now, Your Honor. And his life experience has taught him that he can't run, and he no longer wishes to run. He wishes to be sentenced. And towards that end, would you please give him that chance?
Okay, I'll sentence him.
Thank you.
It'll be difficult for him to be on probation to another state. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna give him a fine, $500. How long do you need to pay that, Mr. Williams?
Probably a month.
Okay. I'm gonna have this come back on, you wanna come back December 4th or January 3rd?
January the 3rd. Could you send me the information and I can send you the money and pay that?
No, Mr. Williams, see, that's the problem. Have a good day. You're good. You want everybody to do everything for you and make it so comfortable. No, stop talking. You can't talk to me today, Mr. Williams, because I'm disappointed. You are too mature to have these issues just lingering out here. And I see, and the problem is when they print it out, they print out everything for me so I can see it. So I can see you try to resolve it a couple of times, and then I don't know what happened. Probably life happened, and then you would forget about it and think that we were kind of going to forget about it. If this case wasn't from 2007, where I was looking like, what have you been doing all of this time? But it's from a long time ago. So I could not stand when people used to disappear from court and then come back all of a sudden and tell me how good they were, but they had never handled their business. So how good are you if you never come and handle your business and face the consequences that come with you not being able to be a part of it? So that's all I'm saying, Mr. Williams. When you say you want to give me an explanation, I don't need no explanation today. I just need to know how long it's going to take you to pay $500. And then I'm going to give you ample time to pay that. And then once you pay it, I'll close it out. Okay.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Okay. So you said it'll take until January 3rd. That should give you enough time.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you need to do is come online, and I'm going to hold that for a review that day at 8:45 a.m. Okay. Go online to 36districtcourt.org, because obviously if we mail you something, how you going to get it back to us? Not through the mail, because that's the biggest way to get stuff lost. So go on 36districtcourt.org, look up your name, Mr. Williams. On the left-hand side, it'll say look up case numbers, look up your name, and it'll pop it up. But give us some time, okay, before you go on there and start paying on it, okay?
So if I can pay it before January the 3rd, would that help?
No, you gonna come back January the 3rd. You can pay on it piece by piece. That's my thing, because I'm not gonna put you on probation, because who's gonna monitor you in Arizona? And I don't necessarily want you to come back for that. I don't want to have to switch it all over and do all that. So I'm gonna just charge you this fine. And my fine is that you stay out of trouble until January 3rd and pay my $500 fine. Okay.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye. We get my full fuss today. All right. All right. All right. It's about to get crowded, but be patient with me, okay? I want them to know we're working. All right. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The fact that I can hear her lets me know. All right. Miss Walker Inkari, is it Inkari?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Inkari Walker. This is ticket SP 1393225. Drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman, for the defendant. State your name, ma'am.
Inkari Walker.
Your Honor, the defendant presents today with valid and current documents. I've seen registration to her motor vehicle in her name. It won't expire until next May. Would you dismiss the instant case? I stipulate
All right,
the cause.
All right. Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Thank you. Karen Walker. Karen Walker.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Karen Lynette McAfee Walker. This is ticket SP 1489692. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, speed 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Miss Karen Walker, please state your name for the record.
Karen Lynette Walker.
One more time.
Karen Lynette McAfee Walker.
Thank you, Miss Walker. The defendant is going to waive her right to any further hearing. She wants to resolve this today. She's going to plead guilty to improper plate, and the other count will be dismissed here.
All right, ma'am, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to plead today?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Walker, I'm going to take your attention back to the date of August 11th of 2023. At that time, ma'am, were you in a Jeep vehicle in the area of Auto Drive and Birch Road in the city of Detroit? Yes. And while you were in that vehicle, okay. Did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
I didn't know that had expired.
Was it valid at the time?
It was expired.
I did not know it had expired.
I'm satisfied.
I think it.
All right, the court is satisfied as well. We'll accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plates. The remaining count is a civil infraction, and the court will dismiss that. Ms. Walker, we always have to check on those things and make sure they're valid and up to date. It's up to us. It's our responsibility to make sure that we have those things in place. Also, you were allegedly speeding. So we're going to get rid of that ticket that has points and do the improper plates. My fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
60.
Okay. All right. So I have it due no later than January 3rd of 2024. There's nothing further. You are all set, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your day and have a weekend.
Oh, ma'am. Oh. Well, she either gonna come or she not gonna come. Anybody tell her she had a trial date on the 16th? Well, she gets a notification in the mail, doesn't she? All right, yeah, we're good. Harmon Wright Jr. My bad. I thought it said something else. I thought it said show cause. Harmon Wright Jr. Are you able to unmute yourself? I see you, sir, looking very nice for court today with your blazer on. You see me asking you to unmute? You see it? Hit the unmute button for me. There we go.
There we go. There we go.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Herman Wright Jr. This is ticket SP 1502597. Urination, defecation in public. Ticket SP 1240377. Expired plates. That's in default. Ticket number SP 1237691. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Both of those are in warrant status. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Unmute yourself, Mr. Hill.
Sorry, Judge. Ryan Hill, P68445 on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, state your name, please.
Harmon Wright Jr.
Judge, originally my client was hoping to resolve just the one matter that was on the docket, that's the urination in public. However, being that there's other additional matters that are in warrant status. I'd ask the court to set aside those warrants at this time. I'd ask that my client enter a not guilty plea. And is there a possibility of setting all these matters for a trial date, Judge?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
All
Mr.
right.
Wright, you understand what I'm doing, Mr. Wright? Is because you have other matters, we're going to set these for a trial date where all of them will be put together so you can deal with them all at the same time, okay?
Can I ask you one thing?
Sure.
What are the other?
The judge just read them in the record, the traffic-related misdemeanors and defaulted civil infractions, okay? We're going to put everything together.
Drove while license suspended, no insurance, and expired plates. Is your license valid now, Mr. Wright?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
have insurance now?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you show me the insurance? I'll run your license.
I left the insurance in the car. I didn't think that was on there. The officer didn't even, when I got this ticket, the officer never brought that up to me.
Mr. Wright, if you come back at the next hearing and you have everything all ready, then the chances are they'll dismiss those tickets and the only thing you'll be left with is urinating in public, okay?
Okay, so what do I have to do?
It's going to be by Zoom. We're going to give you a new court date, and you're going to bring all your documentation, have everything all set up, so that way we'll get the traffic-related stuff dismissed, and you can do your plea to disorderly person, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, that's what it's gonna be.
Yes.
What was the offer today? I'll write it in the file.
I was hoping that it was a plea under advisement for the urinating in public, Judge. That's what I was hoping.
Okay. Plea under advisement, okay. Did they give you a time period?
No time period.
Okay. Okay. All right. Sir, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Just this attorney right here.
That's
Yes,
right.
ma'am. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
fine. And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial for me as the finder of the fact. Part of this is because you have some additional tickets. So we want to give you some time to make sure you can bring everything in. And we'll leave that offer open. It does look like his license is valid. So we just need the rest of that information as well. I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the day of January 24th at 9 a.m. via Zoom, sir. Okay. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And if there's nothing further, just bring the rest of those documents. So that way I can go ahead and get rid of those. Okay.
Proof of insurance.
Yep, I ran your license, so I know your license is valid. I need proof of insurance, and you have an expired plates ticket. So that just means that you need to renew your license plate if you haven't already done that, okay?
Expired plate. For my tab, I got that too. Yeah.
There we go. That's it.
Yeah.
It's your tabs. That's exactly what expired plates is. It's your tabs. So I just need to make sure your tabs are up to date, okay?
All righty.
All right, you like, how's my plate expired? Because you don't have tabs. But if you got tabs, that's what I need. So that registration, Michigan registration is what I need to see, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you then, sir, okay?
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, sir. You look very nice for court too. Thank you.
Thank you. I try.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. I saw somebody I knew. Sean Washington? Is he in here? He may still be in one of the rooms. Okay.
I'm in here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sean Eugene Washington. This is ticket SX 3903852, count 2. No operator's license on person. Also calling ticket number SP 1372618, count 1, violation of license restriction, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, reckless driving. Also ticket number SP 1372619, count 1, tinted windows, count 2, expired plates, and count 3, excessive smoke from motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington,
Mr. Washington, state your name, please.
Sean Washington.
Judge, my client's going to continue as not guilty. We're requesting bench trials on all these matters.
All right, sir, if that's the case, please, thank you. Please raise your right hand. She said she ain't like my other cup. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. My clerk just blessed my soul with some water, y'all. I'm having a little trouble this morning. Sir, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney, that would have been Mr. Hill, about your case and about your rights?
No.
You didn't talk to Mr. Hill in private?
We did, Judge.
Oh, I thought you said other than Mr. Hill. I'm sorry.
No. All right. It's okay. It's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial or bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to set it for January the 24th at 9 a.m. However, in the meantime, sir, you have a reckless driving count. I need you to come down here and be fingerprinted, okay? We have to fingerprint those with reckless driving counts now. So between now and then, I need you to come down. You'll come to courtroom 337 to get some paperwork, and then we'll be able to hand that to you. So you have to come down here and get fingerprinted for this charge, okay?
Okay. Is there any way, like, I can't get my license suspended until this matter is resolved?
I don't know that. Is his license revoked? I don't know how this works. I'm sorry.
It is.
It was
okay. Because of the reckless driving count?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No, it was because of that.
Oh, I don't know then. That means you got some other issues going on, Mr. Washington. All I can do is allow you to resolve these, and you have to ask the Secretary of State's office. They're the ones who control whether or not you can get your license back, okay?
Okay. So do I have to just call them?
Yep, you got to go down there, call them, and see what you can get together for this, okay?
Okay.
All right, set your bond at $0 personal on all of these matters. I'll see you back via Zoom. Now, Mr. Washington, listen to me very clearly. For the trial, I must be able to see you. That means you can't be on the phone like this. I have to physically be able to see you on Zoom. If not, I won't let you have your trial.
Okay.
Okay? So figure out between now and then. That gives you plenty of time to figure something out for trial. Okay?
Yeah, I'll just download it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Washington. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Yes.
Ms. Williams, I need you to take that hair wrap off your head while you're in court. Thank you.
Eric Wright.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of People versus Eric Franklin Wright. That's ticket SP 1433158. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, violation of the basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. White.
And Mr. Wright, can you state your name for the record, please?
Eric Wright.
Did you speak to someone already, Mr. Wright?
Not today, no.
Okay, all right. Let me, I didn't think so. I saw your look on your face, Attorney Hill. I was like, he didn't handle him, so. Mr. Wright, we got to put you in a waiting room in a breakout room so that an attorney can talk to you today about your case and about your rights. I don't know what happened earlier. Maybe you got disconnected and so you weren't able to talk to anyone, but I have to have you talk to them about your options today, okay?
Judge,
Okay.
sorry, if I can interrupt. This is trial. Can you see if the officer's here?
Eric Wright. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Officer King.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'll talk to Mr. Wright in a break room.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hi, Corporal Haywood. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Your Honor?
I'm fine, thank you. You are here today on, let me look at my list. Zania Wheatley. Zena, I'm sorry. No?
No, ma'am. Albert Wilson. I'm not sure, you may have held it already. I was in the courtroom earlier and they did make an offer.
No, we didn't hold it yet. You're also here for another trial. Oh, it's a pretrial. Never mind. Your name just on the docket under the 9 a.m. for the pretrial.
Okay.
Listen, they put it under my trial time. So I looked at it, I said, oh yeah, he here for that trial, but they messed up my docket downstairs. So hey, it is what it is. All right, I don't know if they played yet or not. You want to talk to Mr. Wright now, or you want to talk to him in a little while? No, not you, Corporal Haywood.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Eric Woods, right. You need to go back to room 22. Are you able to do that or no? Just hit join, hit the breakout rooms, hit join.
Okay.
Corporal Hayward,
Yes.
did you leave your phone number in chat when you left?
Not sure. I don't think I did.
Okay, try to remember to do it next time though, okay? Because we need to know how to reach you if we have to.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot.
Mhm.
Judge, Mr. Weddle was here earlier.
All right, they can come in.
Hello?
Hello. I asked
Yes.
everybody to just stay on mute. Yes, just stay on mute until I'm ready for you, please. What'd you have, Mr. Wynn?
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I can. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. I've been working on this for about a year now. Y'all keep prolonging me. So I would like to just come in because I can't get this situated any other way. It's been like a year and a half. It's been like 8 officers then pulled me over, and I can't get this resolved. They said if I come into court or if I Zoom or whatever, they can dismiss it. But it was the last one was in September. The other one was before that was in February, and now it's November, and I'm just trying to get it done. I have all the stuff y'all need, but I don't know. I don't really know how to. I talked to Mr. Boffman, and I'll talk to Mr. Hill today. Talked to Mr. Boffman Harry Boffman the last time. I'm just trying to resolve it. I don't know. I got my insurance, license,
Okay, Mr.
registration.
Wynn, Mr. Wynn.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Wynn, have you been sitting on here listening to me call people with attorneys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
I talked to Mr. Ryan
you
Hill
wanted
today.
to, Mr. Wynn. So you were telling me this because you would like me just to be aware of it before your case is called?
No, I want to come into court because I got the proof.
I know. So when I call your case, why wouldn't you wait until I call your case to give you that information?
I thought you just called me. You didn't say Mr. Wynn? I thought you called
No,
me.
I didn't say Mr. Wynn. That's why I was saying Mr. Wynn because you had unmuted yourself and you had started talking. I thought you had a question to ask me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Mr. Wynn, we just hold tight. I promise I'm gonna call you in a moment, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's all right. Oh, that's the one with all them cases. You said, well, because once you lose it, you lose it. I don't know where all these people are. These codes don't help me, just so you know. All right. Albert Wilson Jr. Maybe go back to Eric Wright. Eric Wright, recalling the matter of the people versus Eric Wright. This is case number SP 1433158. Count no insurance, misdemeanor. Count 2, violation of basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Appearances once again for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant, sir, state your name.
Eric Wright.
Judge, I spoke to the officer. He's actually in breakout room number 1. He indicated my client's in compliance as it relates to the insurance. And he said because he hasn't picked up any additional tickets since April, he's going to dismiss the violation of the speed law as well.
Wow. Okay. If that is the case, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss without prejudice. Count 1 because he is now in compliance, and count 2 because he has picked up no new tickets. So good luck to you, Mr. Wright. Make sure you always have your insurance up to date and valid in your vehicle, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set. And Officer King, you're all set. Be safe out there, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thanks, officer.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. Dinner. Win, Mr. Win. Denny or Win. I think all his tickets.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just call his ticket numbers, okay? Now calling the matters of the people versus Denier P. Wynn. I have ticket number SP 1485449, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1490194, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 148633330, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1487237, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1489057, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1490897, counts 1, 2, and 3. Also calling in warrant status, we have tickets SP 1393310, counts 1 and 2, and ticket SP 1465257, count on that ticket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Mr. Wynn, state your name, please.
Denier Wynn.
Judge, although it seems like a lot of tickets, these are actually from the same 2 officers, and they're very close in proximity. So I'm asking the court to set all these for bench trial. I think even there's one officer that got him twice in the same day.
Yeah, I do see that they're all the same day. I have 3 different officers.
Okay, well, regardless,
The
Judge.
exception of the, yeah, go ahead.
The majority is in compliance. He's done everything. He's just gonna, he'd like to, I think he wants to be in person so he can physically bring pictures and show the officers everything that he's done for compliance. So can we do that?
We can do that. Okay. So, okay, you want to do them still January 3rd? Okay, I'm gonna have you come in person. I'm just trying to see, my date's not until January 3rd, so I'm trying to see You have everything in lined up right now, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
I wish I knew how to video text it to you or screenshot it. I just didn't know how to do that. But I have
Okay.
everything you need. I have everything you need.
Okay, I'm gonna have you come down you want it in person. Let's see. Ooh. I'll get back. Okay. Come in on November 16th. Can you come down in person on November 16th?
Ma'am, do you know what date that is or what day?
It's a Thursday. Is there a day of the week that's better for you?
Okay, Thursday. What you know what time? You not work. I work.
At 9 a.m. I'm asking, is there a day of the week that's better for you during the weekdays?
No, that'll be fine, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I'll see you November the 16th in person. Please bring all your documentation at that point in time so it can be observed. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Ma'am,
yes.
Do I have to click off or how do I get out of here? I don't even know how to get out of the Zoom thing.
I'll sign you off, okay?
Okay.
There you go. Thank you. All right. Torin Wilson.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Torin Perez Wilson. This is ticket SP 14166-341. Count 1, disorderly conduct. Count 2 of that same ticket is supply false information to police officer. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel. I know him.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, state your name, please. Mr. Wilson, state your name, please.
Torian Wilson.
Judge, the reason why there's nothing beside his name, Mr. Wilson indicated that he was here in September. He pled guilty. He was given a sentence of 90 days community service. He did that. When I read through the register, of actions, Mr. Wilson,
hold on. You gonna let your attorney talk, or you gonna over talk him, Mr. Wilson?
Excuse me.
Okay, go ahead, Attorney Hill.
I pulled up the 2 matters that were set for show cause. It didn't make sense to me. If he pled guilty in September and was given a sentence and complied, I don't think he should have been issued a warrant. I think these matters might have been part of the plea. So I'm a bit confused. But what he said seems to make sense. He did the community service. He's complied. Why are these kind of sitting out there, Judge?
Torin Wilson. You know, I do remember Mr. Wilson too. Do you remember what day was your trial? I'm gonna look
September
it up. 20th, I do
Judge.
Remember. Yep, I do remember him coming to court. All right, hold tight, Mr. Wilson. I'm gonna have to look at the YouTube because I remember you coming to court. So,
okay.
Yes.
Ryan, try to stay closer to your device as it breaks.
All right. Yeah, because he.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Mr. Wilson, sorry.
Yes.
All right, Hank, I want you to call the courtroom right now. Do you have our phone number? I'm going to give it to you.
I can write it down.
Yep. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
313-965.
Yeah.
2293.
Okay. I have a quick question.
Yes.
I completed a community service at Pure Word NBC, and I'm waiting on Ava to fill out the paperwork.
Well, so when are you supposed to come back for your hearing date?
You say you was gonna check back in with me. That's what I thought it was. You gonna see what my progress was. That's what I thought this was.
Okay. Something's not right. I do remember this. So call the courtroom right now. We'll get you squared away. Okay, Mr. Wilson?
Okay,
All right. Have a good day.
you too.
All right. All right. Zeno Wheatley. Miss Wheatley, are you there? You go. You got to unmute yourself for me. Is me asking?
Can you hear me now, Your Honor?
I can hear you now. Yes, ma'am.
Good
All right.
morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Zena Marie Wheatley. This is Watley.
Yes, Watley.
Watley. Ticket number SP 758789. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Ms. Watley. Ms. Watley, state your name again for the record, please.
My name is Zena Marie Watley.
Judge, my client's going to continue not guilty, requesting a bench trial, not a jury. Is that right, Ms. Watley?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, I'm going to set it for a bench trial on the date of January 24th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's
So
nothing further. You're all set.
So, ma'am, this will also be Zoom hearing?
Yes, it will. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
Thank you very much and have a nice day.
You too. Have a really good day, okay?
And thank you, attorney. You have a nice day as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Did Kenny Winrow check in? Let me get these officers out of here.
I don't think so.
Just give Mama Jones.
Okay.
Okay.
What about Francis Young?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just 1 second, Judge. I'm looking for Young now.
Okay.
No, Francis Young.
All right. Corporal Rule, so good to see you here on this Friday. She did not check in. So
good afternoon, good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, I didn't see you, but you're all set. She did not check. He did not check in.
He did not check in.
Yep. So.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Corporal Rule.
Yep, have a good weekend.
You too. Be safe.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
And I did not check in also.
Okay. Officer Lewinsky.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Did I come close?
Close enough for what most people get. It's Lungusky.
Lungusky. Ah, okay. Mr. Young did not check in, so you're all set. Be safe out there, okay?
Thank you. You as well. Enjoy your weekend.
Well, thank you. You too. And Officer Criswell.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Mr. Witherrow did not check in, so you're all set, okay? Be careful out there, please.
Okay. Thank you. You have a good one.
You too. Thank you. Yes.
Tiffany, when she was here.
Why'd your hand raised, Attorney?
Judge, I have a guy in the breakout room, Eric Woods. He's on the phone. He's not on the docket, and he was told to come back by you, he says.
Yes, he was, and we didn't get his other part of it. I was about to say, he's not on the docket. You're right. Oh. Oh, you have, okay, we put him on a docket, but you got it beforehand. He was told to come back. He was supposed to present some documentation. We have one of his documentations because he came yesterday and he came in late, so.
I can't kick him out of the breakout room because he's just calling on the phone either, so.
I'm bringing him back.
All right.
Mr. Woods?
Yes, how you doing?
I'm good. Why didn't you send the other document to us? We only got one of them.
This Miss Taylor?
Yes, it is, Judge Taylor. How are you doing?
How you doing, Judge Taylor? Miss Taylor,
Fine.
Okay, so I didn't get a chance to go over there to get the where the vehicle where that particular vehicle is at.
Okay, how much more time do you need, Mr. Woods?
Driving that. I can get it. I'm gonna try to get it over there today.
Okay. All right, Mr. Woods, I'm gonna have
But I've
you
been
come
on the
back.
phone with y'all 3 hours, Miss
I know.
Taylor.
I know,
Waiting
Mr.
on y'all.
Woods, but I thought you were gonna have all the documentation yesterday. And then when she said you didn't
No, I
have the
did.
documentation.
No, I did. I thought I had it all on my phone because when I sent it to y'all the last time, I thought I had like screenshotted it when I sent it to the lawyer guy instead of the last time, so I couldn't find it on my phone where it was
All
at.
right.
That's why I really was looking for.
So, Mr. Woods, just like you've been sitting here for 3 hours, so has everybody else, and I'm not finished with my document.
Oh, I ain't mad.
It's okay. It's okay. So, Mr. Woods, I'm gonna mute you because you like to talk, and I appreciate that. But we got to move forward today. So I'm gonna give you another day to come back and see me, and that way, hopefully, you'll have the opportunity to be able to present me with all the information that you need to present me with. Okay. So we'll have you come back on it looks like it's January 3rd, okay? Via Zoom, 8:30 a.m. Bond will be set at $0 personal. I need to see all the documentation. Or he got to pay all them. Is he paying them? This is the one that was in. Hold on. Attorney Hill, never mind. He has 3 tickets that are all in default right now, and he has a payment plan for them. So what do you want to do with these 2 tickets?
I'm confused. If it's already in a payment plan, we can't really do anything, can we?
Right, on those 3 tickets, but he has these 2 misdemeanor tickets that haven't been dealt with. So he has 3 default tickets. One of them is 11 to 15 miles over posted speed.
Oh, I see. Can we set us
unsigned registration?
Sorry.
Go ahead. All right, I'm gonna call it for the record.
Sure.
Okay. Mr. Woods, unmute yourself. Press *6, please. All right. Hello? Now calling the matter of the people versus Eric DeAndre Woods. This is ticket SP 1448353, count 1, fraudulent false insurance information, count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Brian Hill on behalf of Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods, please state your name.
Yes, Eric Woods, please.
Judge, my understanding is we're setting these matters for a different date so my client can get into compliance. If there's any defaulted civil infractions that are associated with these matters.
No, Attorney Hill. He's already in the payment plan. So what do you want me to do with these 2 tickets that are outstanding?
Set them for trial date?
All right, at this time, the court's going to, in the best interest of justice, dismiss counts 1 and 2. I have seen documentation that he now has valid registration for the vehicle. And on the other ticket, since he's getting points for that 11 to 15 miles over posted speed, I believe that he should get some leniency. So I'm going to dismiss those counts. Thank you, Mr. Woods. You don't have to come back. You're all set, okay?
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Sorry,
no
Judge.
problem.
That went way over my head.
I thought you were going to get it, though, Attorney Hill.
I didn't. And Judge, is that a red Solo cup?
I'm not playing with you today, Attorney Hill.
I was just curious. That's
It's some water in here. Yes, I'm on fire today. You heard me coughing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The disrespect. All right, Tiffany Williams.
So I can hang up, Mr. Taylor.
You can hang up, Mr. Woods. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Yes, you too. Thank you.
I will. Thank you. Tiffany Williams going once. Okay, no Tiffany Williams. Nashawn Widow.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here.
Okay, thank you. Now calling the matters of the people versus Nashawn Maurice Widow. This is ticket SP 1489429. One count loud music from a motor vehicle more than 10 feet away. Also calling ticket number SP 1489419. Count 1, violation of the basic speed law. Count 2, tinted windows. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. This is for Mr. Widow. Did he talk to someone?
Who did you speak to?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Weddle, forgive me. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Mr. Weddle, state your name.
Nishan Weddle.
Your Honor, there is a genuine and material issue of fact such that we're asking for a trial date, a bench trial date by Zoom, please.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
That's cool. That's fine.
All right, so I'm going to set this for the date of January 24th. January 24th of 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal on these matters, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, thank you. Felicia Williams. I'm sorry, Felicia Williams.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Felicia Williams. This is ticket SP 1377727. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Please support Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, Ms. Williams?
Felicia Williams.
So, Judge, the charge here is allowing the defendant's going to waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute for the purpose of arraignment. But she's going to plead guilty here to that charge, and there's a recommendation that the case would be dismissed upon payment.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, I am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, ma'am, I want to take your attention back to the date of August 27th of 2022. Were you in the area, or do you own a Chrysler vehicle at that point in time, ma'am?
Yes, I did at that point in time.
And did you allow someone who was unlicensed to drive that vehicle?
Yes, I did.
All right, counsel, will you stipulate that it was in the area of Westfield and Penrod Streets in the city of Detroit?
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive under a delayed sentence. Okay, ma'am, who you're letting drive your vehicle?
It was my fiance. He's no longer driving at the moment, but he's working on clearing his tickets and getting his driver's license.
All right, but you can't let him drive your car, so I got to give you a fine.
I already know. I'm ready for the fine.
Okay. All right. Gotta do $100. All right, $100. How long will that take you to pay? You're welcome.
30 days. Thank you.
30 days? Okay, you're welcome. All right, so I have it due no later than December 4th, 2023. As long as you pay it, if paid by that date, we'll dismiss it, okay? If not, you have to log back on. Okay?
How do I pay it?
You can go on 36districtcourt.org. You can go on 36districtcourt.org to pay it, or you can physically come down to the court and pay it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right.
Your Honor, forgive my interruption. Would you be able to call Albert Wilson next so that Corporal Hayward could be dismissed?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Albert Wilson Jr. This is ticket SP 1485759. Count 1, violation of Act Rules Motor Carrier Safety Act. Count 2, CMV defective equipment. Also ticket number SP 1485774. Count 1, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, violation of Act or Rules Motor Carrier Safety Act. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Albert Wilson.
Also appearing as a good corporal from the Detroit Police Department. Your name and badge number, sir.
Corporal Hayward, badge 1004, Detroit Police Department.
Judge, the defendant's going to waive his right to any hearing or trial this morning. There's a recommendation that if he pled to 2 of the charges, that 3 of the counts announced here would be dismissed. We've discussed that, and on his behalf, I think there's civil infraction. I can stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the plea here, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to 1 count of, violation of Act or Rules Motor Carrier Safety as 1 count of defective equipment. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for count 1 is $170. The fine for count 2 of that ticket is $100. So that's a total of $270. Typically with civil infractions, you have 14 days to pay it. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Ma'am, I can pay that within the 14 days.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so I have you pay it no later than November 17th, 2023, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you are all set. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
You too. Be safe out there.
Will do.
I will. Thank you. Stephanie Zakow.
Hello.
Hello. Now calling the matter of the people versus Stephanie Janelle Zakow. This is ticket SP 1489781. Count 1, drove with revoked license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of my client, Ms. Zakow. Zakow, can you state your name, please?
Stephanie Janelle Zakow.
Judge, can we set this matter for
Ms.
trial?
Zakow, you need to come into I didn't let you work the whole time. For this little hearing, you need to come into frame.
Okay,
All right.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I am sorry, Your
There we
Honor.
go. There we go.
I
There we go.
apologize.
It's all right. Come on. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Asking for a bench trial, Judge.
All right. At this time, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Hill about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And it's mine, and she's just gonna keep going. I want to walk around too while I'm doing my hearings. And now she lost contact because I don't know what she did. She touched her ear and it
Judge,
made it fall out.
I think she was working. She was cutting hair at the time, so I apologize.
That's okay. We're gonna set it for the date of January 24th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set her bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yep.
You're welcome. We'll move on. James Young.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
now calling the matter. Yes, now calling the matter of the people versus James Everett Young. This is ticket SP 1443773, illegal dumping. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Young. Mr. Young, state your full name, please.
James Everett Young.
Your Honor, this matter was set for trial at least at 9:30. The officer hadn't checked in. I think I did check at 10 o'clock as well. That being the case, a motion to dismiss.
All right. I don't think Detective Gringo checked in. She usually does, though. Did anybody see her today?
I'm sorry, Judge, what's the last name again?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. So at this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Young, she usually does come, so if it gets reissued, I do apologize, but she may or may not reissue it, okay?
All right.
All right. And thank you for dressing so nice for court today, okay?
You're welcome.
All right. Have a good day.
You too now.
I will. Thank you. Randy Weaver. I saw the hand. Randy Weaver. There you go.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Randy Weaver. This is U ticket 668-22123. This is one count of, it says refuse to move out of roadway as emergency vehicle approached. What is this? Disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Weaver, state your name, please.
Randy Grau Weaver Jr.
Requesting a bench trial, Judge, not a waiver, or not a jury trial. Is that right, Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you would like a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna set this. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look at that next day because I put a lot on there. All right, I'm gonna set this for the date of July 26, 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay, sir?
Thank you.
It will be via Zoom, so the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
You as well.
I will. Myra Williams. Say your first name for me, Miss Williams. I'm asking you to unmute.
Hello. Is that good?
Hello.
Myrna.
What did it say?
Myrna.
Myrna. Okay, thank you. Now
Yeah,
calling the matter of the people versus Myrna Williams. This is ticket SP 1493947. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, failed to signal. Also calling ticket number SP 1493965. Count 1, missing or defective equipment. Count 2, operator or front seat passenger failed to wear safety belt. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, state your full name for the record, please.
Myrna Pat Williams.
Judge, my client's asking for a bench trial, not a jury trial this time.
That's the case, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Hill about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of January 26th at 9 a.m. It will be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, you can zoom in on that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you for your patience today. You're all set. Bond will be set at $0. $0 is her bond. Thank you.
Okay, you have one today.
All right, you're all set, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Mikhail White.
Yes.
Is it Michael, maybe?
Michael.
Michael. Okay, I said it. Okay, I ain't know. So, now it's calling the matters of the people versus Michael Hakeem White. This is ticket SP 1457205. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Repeat offender. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Michael White.
So we're here for a show cause, Your Honor. The defendant inadvertently missed a last action date. It is important to him that he take care of this matter. Would you enter a not guilty plea? He waives any more formal reading of the information or complaint and ask for a pretrial date, please.
All right, this time the court's going to set aside any show causes. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. So I'm going to set this for a pretrial date on the date of January 3rd. January 3rd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. That should give you some time to get this stuff together, okay?
Right.
Okay, January 3rd, 2024, 8:30 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you then, Mr. White. Thank you for your patience.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Andrew Williams. I apologize, sir.
Present.
Okay. You're all set, Mr. White, and thank you for wearing that good button up. Now calling the matter of the people versus Andrew Maurice Williams. This is ticket SP 1446145. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Williams, state your name, please.
Andrew Maurice Williams.
So I believe the defendant is here for a trial that was set to begin at 9 a.m. It's now 11:34. Without a complaining witness, I do not believe the people will be able to proceed and would ask you respectfully, Your Honor, to consider a motion to dismiss these counts without prejudice. The defendant's been advised.
All right, so at this time, the time is now 11:34 a.m. Miss Sandy, I don't think that officer checked in. It's on Andrew Williams, and the officer was Officer Hudgens.
Okay. Yeah, he checked in.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Officer Hudgens checked in.
Okay. He checked in.
So
Does he
we're
have
going to
any
need
of
him
this
back.
documentation?
Right. Can I have Mr. Williams go back to the breakout room, Your Honor, please?
You can. All right. Mr. Williams, go back to number 4 if you can, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Sorry for the
William, it's okay. William Wright. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now calling, he has a lot of warrants, Mr. Wright. Now calling the matter of the people versus is William Leonard. Is that your middle name, sir?
Yes.
Right? This is Mr. All right, I'm gonna wait till he's ready for court because apparently somebody in his space that is more appealing. You ready, Mr. Wright?
Yes. My phone, I couldn't hear you. It was breaking up.
Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus William Leonard Wright. This is ticket SP 149743. All right, I'm gonna skip over him. Miss Mia White Jones, I'm gonna do you next because he keeps to be distracted by somebody. So
How you, Honor?
all right, I'm good. How you doing today?
Stressed in.
Don't be stressed, okay? There ain't no reason for you to stress today, okay?
It is.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Maya Lynn White Jones. This is 1 count drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Ryan Hill on behalf of Ms. White Jones. State your full name for the record, please.
Mia Lynn White - Jones.
Judge, my understanding is just 1 count. My client did show me via video that she does have registration, I think now. She's in compliance. I'd ask the court to dismiss.
All right, being now as an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything up to date, valid, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. All right, Mr. Wright, you ready to focus for a couple of seconds?
Nope. Judge,
All right,
as it
here we go.
Sorry, but
It's okay. Now recalling the matter of People versus William Leonard Wright. This is ticket SP 149743331. No insurance misdemeanor, as well as ticket number SP 149744153. Drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
I'll fill in. Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, state your name for the record, please.
William Wright.
Judge, my understanding is that Mr. Wright has several warrants. We'd ask the court to set aside those warrants and set these matters for a pretrial date.
Okay. I'm not having that. He has any additional warrants, but okay, let me check.
I just overheard you say something to Madam Clerk, that's all.
I know it says it on there, but usually we pull them all. So it's not your fault. It's my fault. So I'm trying to see. Mr. William Wright. It's just 2 tickets. They're saying that he has some additional tickets. William Wright.
And the signal keep messing.
You're on the Wi-Fi.
I hear you, Mr. Wright. So whoever is talking to you, tell them just to hold tight for a minute.
No,
I know
I
you've been
was
waiting
talking to
patiently.
I was talking to myself. I was saying it's freezing. I ain't got no Wi-Fi. I mean, my
Oh.
signal.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
you
all
do
it
have
was.
a number of warrants. All right, and he's requesting what is he requesting? A bench trial?
I think we just want maybe a pretrial date so we can resolve all these matters, Judge.
Not necessarily.
Judge, this is a prosecutor. You want me to do a global on this, a global offer?
Not necessarily today.
That's a lot of energy for that one. Forgive me, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. I think considering the number of additional cases that we have, considering that the defendant can use some time to do some things proactive to put himself in a better position to make some compliance moves. Could we please have a pretrial date?
I will. I'll give him a pretrial date of January 3rd, and I'll have all his warrants pulled for that day as well. January 3rd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll say his bond at $0 personal on these matters, and I'll have his warrants pulled for that day as well, okay?
Okay, just one word for Mr. Wright.
Okay.
Mr. Wright, please, during the holiday season, I want you to be extra careful and stay out of the way. You don't need to pick up any more infractions. It's not gonna look good, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, that's all set for that. Spicy. No, is it a spicy one in there? I didn't. All right, Tamaya White.
Ready, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matters of the People versus Tamaya White. This is ticket. I'm sure you only have one of the cases on the docket, Attorney Hill. That's you, ticket 617-52421. That's one count of disorderly conduct. She also has a show cause where she's appeared before me on January 2nd, 2024. Ticket number 746-501. No license, count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. And she has another show cause that day, it looks like, on ticket SP 1296910, count 1, drove while unlicensed. Appearances for the record, starting with count.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Ms. White. Ms. White, state your name, please.
Tamaya Shenevia White.
Judge, if I can just have 2 seconds. Miss White, the judge has indicated there's a show cause date next year. I know you wanted to resolve the disorderly person today. My advice would be to ask the court to set that matter, the disorderly person, for a trial date on the same date as the January 24th, so you can resolve all of them at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You want to do that?
Yes.
Will the court allow us to set the matter, the U-ticket judge, for a bench trial on the 24th, the same date as the show cause, or maybe set them all for trial dates so we can resolve them all at once?
I can. Ms. White, you were trying to do something this year. That's why you wanted them all resolved.
Yes.
She wanted
No.
she wanted the disorderly person resolved, Judge. That's what she wanted resolved, but I don't think she knew that she had these other matters coming up. Did you? Ms.
Right.
White?
Okay. I didn't know if it was for. I'm asking Attorney Hill because you're not in my mind, so you don't know. Sometimes if it's for like a job or something like that, I'll try and find a closer date so that way she won't lose that opportunity to have that important employment. I won't do that to somebody if I can. All right. So I am going to schedule it for January 24th. Does that work, Ms. White? All your matters?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you don't have to come back on the 2nd for that show cause. I'm gonna move all of your tickets to January 24th as a bench trial on that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Hill about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial or a waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll set it for January 24th at 9 a.m. It's the same way you logged on today. So come back via Zoom on that day and I'll set your bond at $0 and we'll handle every ticket that you have out there. Don't get no new tickets though. Come back without any new tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll handle it then, okay? Good luck to you, okay?
You too. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you, Attorney Hill. Around in the corner. Darion Whitlock.
Ms. Whitlock, take yourself off mute, please.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darion Ellen Whitlock. This is ticket SP 1430641. This is count 1, 16 to 20 miles over speed. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Ticket SP 1430691, drove while license suspended. Hold on. Are these two different speeding tickets? Oh, yes.
They are, Judge.
Okay, ticket SP 138777761, one count 16 to 20 miles over posted speed, and ticket count 2 of that same ticket is no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Brian Hill on behalf of Ms. Whitlock. Ms. Whitlock, state your name again for the record, please.
Darian Elaine Whitlock.
Judge, my client's going to continue her not guilty plea, requesting all these matters be set for bench trials and or formal hearings.
All right, please raise your right hand for me, ma'am.
Okay, before I do that, I have something to say.
Miss,
So I have been coming to court for the last few months about this ticket, and I was working with Mr. Harry. We had arrangements for this court date about my case, and this lawyer that I have now, he's saying that he doesn't know anything about that. And these other 2 tickets that's on there, I'm unaware of what they are because I come to all my court dates and pay my tickets.
Judge, can I say something?
And when I was trying to tell him that, he wasn't really trying to listen to me.
Miss Whitlock, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I spent more time with you than I have with some of my felony clients. I'm going to say it again. You asked me, you said, everything should be resolved today. You said, what are the dates of the tickets? I said, I'll find out for you. I told you the dates.
You found that out?
Yep, and I told you that they have not been adjudicated. I said, would you like a plea deal? You said, I'm not guilty. I said, the only way to address these matters is to have the court officer or the officers come into court, right? I explained to you in very detail, more than I did with anyone else today, the process. And I kind of knew this was going to happen when we came out on the record. You want a bench trial date because you said you want these things dismissed, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Correct.
I'm not
That's
sure
what I
what
was
Mr.
told last
Bachman
month,
told you.
but I was told what to do.
Okay. Okay. If you want them dismissed, you don't want to plead guilty, you're going to have to set it for a trial date. I
Okay.
explained to you the September 22nd or September 2022 is not the same as February 2023. Those are two different officers, two different stops, right?
You saying that, but I believe I paid that ticket or it got thrown away. I'm gonna call the court and see. But
Let me
go
see.
ahead and
I'm gonna
finish.
look on it right now. It's okay, Attorney Hill. I feel like you've done enough. Let me see, because she has multiple speeding tickets. Let me see if she ended up paying one of the speeding tickets. Because we have two
Because I
speeding
don't
tickets.
just let them go in default, or either they didn't come.
Judge, I went
And
through
maybe-
everything. I went through everything with her. Nothing's been adjudicated, and it has to be set for a trial and formal hearing. I've gone
Okay.
over this with her on a couple different occasions now.
Okay. Let me see. I'll make it to my appointment and they're gonna piss me off. See. Right, so the ticket from 22, it looks like it actually went into default. It went into default on,
And you set it aside, Judge.
I set it aside. Yep, I set aside the default. I see it. Yep, I set aside the default for that case. And then, so the insurance is a warrant, so I know that's still open. And then these other two cases are new cases. So I guess my question is, so do you have a license now? Are you a valid licensed driver in the city?
Yes, that's what y'all told me. To renew my license, y'all was gonna dismiss this case, and I completed.
All right, but the speeding tickets won't go away though. I can tell you that right now. So if you were given that information, they'll reduce them, but they won't dismiss speeding tickets typically for those cases. But let me run her license. Can we run her license, please? Do you have your proof of insurance now? It's okay, Attorney Hill. Let me see.
No, I don't have a vehicle.
The issue was, Judge, you have two 4-point moving violations on two different dates. Foreseeing what the prosecution is going to say, it would probably be a benefit to set for a bench trial. I don't think them, because it's not the same date, it's two different dates.
Okay. Got her license together. They have to make they won't just dismiss everything, especially not speeding tickets. So I don't know. How do you want to
I don't even
proceed?
recall how did it go in default. I'd be like on top of all
It's
my
okay.
tickets.
I took them out, Miss Whitlock. I took them out, so they're not in default anymore. I just need to know how you want to proceed with these matters today.
I'm not sure what's the lowest charge that I'm eligible for.
Okay, so you'll need to do some more negotiations. So I'm going to do Mr. Andrew Williams real quick, and then we'll keep moving forward with this one. Andrew Williams.
Yep, Andrew. Present.
All right. I know you are. Now recalling the matter of the People versus Andrew Maurice Williams. This is ticket SP 1446145. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant, sir. State your name, please.
Andrew Maurice Williams.
Judge, the defendant's going to waive his right to a trial. The plea is to failure to display. I'm stipulating the probable cause for the matters that are being dismissed here on behalf of the defendant.
All right, so at this time, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of April 4th of this year, 2023. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Gratiot and Great, G-I-T-R-E Street? What is it?
Gratiot and Great.
Great. It is great. Okay. Gratiot and Great in the city of Detroit at that time?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at that time, sir?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, thank you.
And you already gave a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge. Fail to display, the remaining 2 counts will be dismissed. Sir, my fine is $200. How long would that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
$200. I ain't gonna never get no license. $200. Jesus.
I'm about to say, you know how much other people charge?
Yeah.
Mr. Williams, I'm low in comparison to the other judges down here. If you want to see some fines, you go check out some of these other courtrooms. You'll be mad about it, okay?
I'm gonna need 60 days for this.
You can have that. You can have a little bit more time if you needed to. Listen, not only was your license suspended, you ain't had no insurance and the car was unregistered. So it's not like you came in here
Your
with
Honor,
1 count.
Your Honor, in my
Go ahead.
defense, my car since
Yes, in your
my
defense.
birthday is September 14th. My
Listen,
car had
he
been
about to
sitting
do it.
since October because of ticket from 36th district. I've tried to resolve all of it, but I finally have, and going forward, I'm going to get it all taken care of.
And on that day, you decided that although it was unregistered, I'm gonna move my vehicle up Gratiot where it be 3 billion cops sitting all the time.
It was so nice. My car had been sitting since October 1st. It was so nice. I wanted to go get gas and start my car. I was less than a mile from my home.
It is the risk that you take. And I know because I live in that area. So I know how many cops sit and pull people over because I've been a victim a couple of times.
Okay.
My foot sometimes it stops on the gas and I don't know what to do. Let me see. W.
Come on, man. I'm on court.
Hi, little man. He said he want to play too. I ain't mad at him. He said, you've been on there a long time. I need my daddy. How about that?
Yeah, he's ready for me to get off. So you said I can have more than 60?
Let me see.
I have no other tickets since or before, after.
Let me see. I'm looking to see something. Middle name is Maurice. Would these just be his then? All these tickets? Uh-huh. Would these be his then? So he did all these. So these just. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, he did. Look, you paid that $247. He just paid off a lot of these things. No.
Come on, read.
My castle. I want to put my mask
Could you please go until I finish, please? I'll be with you in 1 minute.
I see. I stopped to check, Mr. Williams, because I want to see if you had paid. You made it seem like you had paid them recently, and you haven't paid tickets in a long time to the wonderful 36th District Court.
Since 2020, I paid off all my
11.
tickets in 2021, June of 21. I think it was June of 21, but I hadn't had any tickets since since 2007 or 5 or something. I don't get tickets. I don't get in trouble. I don't have issues with the law.
So how your license get suspended then?
From
Stop talking.
2007.
Think about it.
From 2007. No, 2000 and I got 2 tickets. I was driving my sister's car, and that's when they got suspended. But when I got the tickets, I didn't have a car, so I wasn't driving. So I really wasn't, it wasn't on my radar.
All right, you made us look it all
car.
up. You ain't never paid. We ain't got that you paid tickets unless we got a different middle name. Your middle name Maurice?
Andrew Maurice Williams. Yeah, I've had 2 tickets in Highland Park before, and I got 2 tickets in Detroit before. And I paid all of those tickets back in.
I'm gonna give you until January 3rd, 2024 to have it paid.
January 3rd.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you so much. You too.
You're very welcome. All right. Bye-bye. I don't know. All right. Recalling the matter of the People versus Darian Whitlock. These tickets were called on the record previously. We took a break to find out how she wanted to proceed today. May I have appearances for the record, please?
May it please the court, Harry Baughman, on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Whitlock, state your name.
Darian Elaine Whitlock.
So, Judge, the defendant would like an opportunity and a chance to complete better drivers. We don't want to waste the court's time by setting any more unneeded pretrials. Would you please and thank you set the matters for a bench trial by Zoom? The defendant will complete better drivers by the time her trial comes up and be here prepared for some sort of resolution. We will have her valid driver's license and hopefully she can get some insurance. If not, we'll work with it.
Your Honor, this is the prosecutor speaking.
Yes.
I wouldn't have a problem to another pretrial because what you're doing is you're making us bring another officer in here, even if she's in compliance. So I don't really want my officers to be brought in here unless
I
there's
understand that sentiment, and that's fair enough. We'll ask for a pretrial.
How long do you need? Well, her license is in compliance.
Yeah, she's got a license, so.
How long do you need to take this class?
I have to wait till I get paid. See, I just recently lost my job because I don't have transportation to get there. Nobody's getting up at 6 and 5 o'clock in the morning to take me to work.
So, Ms. Whitlock, it's $50 is how much the class costs.
Mm-hmm.
And you can complete it if you work diligently within, I'd say 14 days at the most. Can we bring you back? Your Honor,
yeah, I try to make some calls. Yeah.
You better give her until January, please, Your Honor, with the holidays.
January 3rd, okay? January 3rd for a pretrial, okay?
All right.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.